Be the equivalent of Temu Magneto with Mag. I personally think Mag has a disgusting amount of utility to her and is a very good frame in the right situations and mission type. You can get Mag from defeating the Sergeant on Iliad Phobos or from the week 2 rotation of the Deviri circuit, and her Prime Variance parts can be gotten from their respective relics. Mag's passive is that you'll vacuum pickups within 8 meters around you, but it does not stack with mods like a vacuum and fetch, as these mods will override her passive due to them having more range than it. Pull stuns enemies and pulls them towards you within 25 meters. Any shards created from Polarize will be pulled directly in front of you. Magnetize does 2 different things depending if you tap or hold the ability. When you tap it, you place a bubble around a target and it will pull in nearby enemies when you first cast it. Projectiles that you fire into it will orbit inside the bubble, dealing damage to enemies that make contact with them. It will also pull shards into the bubble if you had any orbiting you from Polarize. When you hold the ability, you surround yourself with a magnetic field that will absorb all ranged attacks that are around you. You can recast it to reflect the damage stored at a 120-degree angle. Polarize emits a pulse around you that depletes enemy shields and armor, creating shards from debris left over from Polarize, and creating shards that will orbit you, causing slash damage to enemies that are near you. Crush lifts enemies up in the air and dealing damage to them, restoring 25 shield per enemy hit by it. Mag can be fairly simple to understand and has a lot of great utility in my opinion. One of her augments I feel is worth mentioning is Fracturing Crush for her 4th ability. She can be built in a lot of ways and it depends on what you use her for and what you want to do with her. This is the build I use for Mag and let me know what you think of her.